Hey YouTube, thanks a lot for joining us here at the Mediocre Hunter. I have a really cool gun here, and yes, I collect military surplus firearms, and I made another mistake buying this gun. So I thought, once again, I would share my experience of not doing such a great job with my homework with you so you don't make a similar mistake. I've always wanted a Swedish Mauser, and these are considered really great shooters, and the 6.5 by 55 Swedish round is just wonderful. And a lot of you know that I had shoulder surgery, so the 30-06 and some of these big rounds, the 308 really does a job on my shoulder. So if I'm gonna plink around, these less recoil type rounds are really great for me. But anyway, this is a Swedish Mauser M94/14. It's based on the original Mauser design. It's created at the Carl Gustaf factory, but it's actually not a collectible. And why is that? Well, I bought this on an online auction, and I'm going to show you right now the actual ad that I saw, and I missed something here. So what they did is they took a completely functional, matching serial number, Swedish M94 14 Mausers, and they basically modified the markings to make it look as though the gun is its own new model. They took a grinder and they took off the date of manufacture on the receiver here, and then they put in Interarms Company G3550. And there is no such thing as a G3550. They just kind of made it up. I don't know why. The internet is abound with theories, some of them conspiracy theories, but perhaps maybe it was just to sell more guns and make it seem like it's a novel carbine, the Swedish mountain carbine. And the other thing they did is the original disc here was meant to indicate which unit the gun was issued to, and they replaced it by just an indication that it's Swedish gun and it's 6.5 in caliber. And that then actually meets all the requirements for importation based on ATF rules. One other cool thing about this gun is it does have the bayonet lug here, which makes it a M94-14 carbine. The original M94s didn't have the bayonet lug. And the other thing I think is cool about this gun is it doesn't have a muzzle extension, because there were issues with the length of the muzzle for import in the 50s and 60s, and the original length of this muzzle was too short by those standards of the day. But this one doesn't seem to have it. And there's no import mark on here because of this disc and how the labeling is here. So it's kind of creative in some ways, but the bottom line is it loses all its collectible value, and I paid collectible prices for it. So it's kind of a buyer beware situation, but it's still a really cool gun. It's a great shooter, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it, and curious to get your thoughts. And don't make the same mistake if you want a collectible version of the Swedish carbine Mauser. See you soon.